devastation an accident can cause to your company's bottom line is evident when you consider that the trucking industry operates on a 2% profit margin.
With a margin this narrow and the stakes high, successful claims resolution is vital to your company's continued success.
What happens in the moments following an accident sets the stage for successful claims resolution.
This program will show you the proper procedures to take following an accident as developed by your friends at Great West Casualty Company. When reporting accidents, enough can't be said about the importance of timeliness. Late reported accidents can cause difficulties that could increase your company's expenses in reaching a settlement. Reporting an accident late can cause or facilitate loss of evidence, spoiled cargo, changed accident scenes, and increased downtime to your company's productivity. Prompt and thorough accident reporting allows for a more thorough investigation and better settlements.
The key to lower loss costs and better claims management starts with close cooperation between Great West and its customers. However, when claims are reported late, our customers lose the advantage of utilizing a great claims team. Great West strives to provide the best claims service possible, and this includes prompt investigation, accurate evaluation, and ethical resolution, while delivering the highest levels of customer service.
Before you even set foot in a truck, make sure you know and understand your company's procedures for accident reporting. This ensures the steps you take in reporting an accident are in line with your company's procedures.
On the Great West Accident Report Form, there are 3 areas which are highlighted that all drivers must be aware of when involved in an accident. And they are securing the scene, reporting the accident, and documenting the scene. Each of these areas is vital in helping to ensure quick and fair claims resolution. In the unfortunate event you are involved in an accident, the first thing you should do is secure the scene. Most accident scenes are filled with confusion, chaos, surging adrenaline, high emotions, and irate motorists. That is why it is so important for you to gather your composure and act in a professional manner. This is a good time to check yourself for injuries and to also review the accident procedure checklist provided on the front of the Great West Accident Report Form. Once reviewed, you're ready to assess the accident scene. Now first, check to make sure no one is in any immediate danger. If someone needs immediate medical assistance, call 911. Next, you'll want to see what the accident scene looks like to oncoming traffic. Make a note whether the accident happened on a hill, curve, divided highway, or 2-lane road. After a quick assessment of the accident scene, you need to set out your reflective triangles to warn oncoming traffic.
Under the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Regulations, you have only 10 minutes to set out your warning devices. This is one of the first things that you must do after you get out of the truck. This helps warn approaching traffic that a hazard is up ahead. On a one-way road or divided highway, place one triangle at 10 feet, 100 feet, and 200 feet behind the truck. If you have an accident on a 2-lane road, you need to place the triangles 10 feet and 100 feet behind the truck and one 100 feet in front of the accident scene. On a hill, curve, or anything that blocks the approaching traffic's view, place one triangle 10 feet behind the truck and one 100 to 500 feet behind the accident scene. If on a hill, the third triangle should be placed 100 feet in front of the accident scene, and if on a curve, 100 to 500 feet in front of the accident scene. Great West has triangle placement stickers that show the proper way to position triangles on hills, curves, and straight roadways. These stickers are free for our customers, and we encourage their use. Once the scene is secured, you should report the accident. Contact the authorities.
your company, and Great West in that order. Regardless of the severity of the accident, drivers should always contact the authorities. Without a police report, a trucking company may have a weaker case should they end up in court. When reporting the accident to the authorities, make sure to give them as much accurate information as possible. Give them exact road names or highway numbers, the directions from the nearest town, any noticeable landmarks, and other relevant information that will assist them in getting to the scene in the quickest manner possible. If you do not have access to a phone, use your CB or ask a witness or bystander to contact the authorities for you. Be sure you ask as many people as possible to call for help and use your accident notification card to relay the information. In most circumstances, never leave the scene of an accident. Also, do not move your truck until you are told so by the investigating officer or another law enforcement official.
One thing people who are involved in an accident try to do is immediately place blame. Never try to settle the accident at the scene or pinpoint blame. If others try to blame you for the accident, do not admit fault and do not apologize. Your apology can be used against you later in court as an admission of liability. If a witness will not cooperate with you, do not force them. Write down their license plate number, the name of the issuing state, and any other information you have concerning their identity, so Great West may try to contact them later.
If someone starts talking to you about the accident and admits they were doing something wrong or contributed to the accident, write down exactly what is said and have that person sign and date the statement. If someone admits fault, ask them to fill out the driver's exoneration card from your accident report form. If the driver does not want to sign the exoneration form, do not force them. Once the accident has been reported, you should begin to document the accident scene. You do not need to wait for the authorities to arrive to begin documenting. To start the documentation process, give your name, your company name, and insurance information to the other driver first. This way you are showing cooperation and that you expect them to do the same. When they give you the information, write it down on the accident report form. Be sure you get names, addresses, phone numbers, and ages of all the people in the other vehicle. Also, be sure to get this information from anyone who witnessed the accident. Write down any damage that happened to your vehicle as well as any other property, such as trees or guardrails. Record the time, date, and location of the accident. It's also a good idea to write down the license plate numbers of all vehicles in the vicinity. Great West may choose to contact the owners of these vehicles as potential witnesses. When the investigating officer arrives at the scene, they're going to make a quick assessment of the accident. They'll look at the position of the vehicles and skid marks, as well as what you tell them at the scene. That is why it's so important to never move your vehicle until you're instructed. Sometimes it's helpful to use the map on the back of the accident report form to draw a diagram of the accident and note the road, weather, and light conditions. As the officer gathers the information, you can use this time to confirm the information you've already recorded from the other driver and note whether they were issued a ticket.
Volunteering information could interfere with the investigating officer's examination. Keep answers to the officer short, concise, and always tell the truth. Be polite and wait patiently until authorities are through with their investigation. If you suspect that the other driver is under the influence of alcohol or drugs, wait and see if the officer performs a test. Chances are he or she will. But if they do not, make sure to document in your notes the reason testing should have been done. Make sure to get the full name of the investigating officer, their badge number, and what department they are with. Be sure to note whether they work for the Highway Patrol, Sheriff's Department, or local city law enforcement. You will also want to get a copy of the officer's accident report, or at least write down their accident report number. You should also remember to never make any statements to anyone other than the authorities or people that are directly involved in the accident. This includes people from the media.
One of the most important things you can do to help document an accident scene is to take pictures. A picture can be worth 1,000 words. Pictures that are taken at an accident scene may help create a better understanding of how an accident occurred. At every accident, you need to take pictures of the overall accident scene from a distance, as well as pictures of any skid marks. Photograph them from the same distance on each side and use a point of reference such as a shoe or other object. Take pictures of all four corners of each vehicle damaged in the accident. Take pictures of other people that were involved in the accident and any traffic signals or signs that apply to the accident scene. If there was something that contributed to the accident, like potholes, road debris, or if you see beer cans or other paraphernalia in the other person's car, you should get a picture of those too. Out of respect to the privacy of others, you should not take pictures of any injured people or graphic scenes. Great West provides accident cameras through J.J. Keller at a discounted price. Each camera contains a flash, an accident report form, a driver's exoneration form, and an accident notification card. For more information on using accident cameras properly, contact your regional Great West Safety Department.
If you have documented the scene, it is only appropriate to leave once you have gathered all your information, complied with the requests of the investigating officer, and he or she has dismissed you from the scene. Prior to leaving, you should also ask the investigating officer for a copy of an exchange of information card. If you have gotten into an accident that has damaged your truck and needs to be towed, make sure to notify your employer and Great West during the initial report. This way, we can help you find a reliable towing company and a secure place to store your cargo if necessary. Never allow your vehicle or cargo to be taken without first knowing who is taking it and where it is going.
Another thing to be aware of after an accident is post-accident drug and alcohol testing your company may be required to perform under federal regulations. A driver must be tested after an accident that resulted in a fatality regardless of fault. Accidents that include bodily injury or a vehicle that needs towed require a driver to be tested only if that driver is issued a citation.
Alcohol tests must be taken within 2 to 8 hours after the accident. Drug tests are taken within 32 hours of the accident. Unless there are extenuating circumstances, you must be available for testing or your company may assume you have refused testing. A refusal is considered the same as a positive test. Reporting an accident to Great West is simple. Our claims number, 800-228-8040, is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. When you call, you will speak directly with one of our office claims processors. They can conference in your safety director, dispatcher, or insurance agent. By directly contacting Great West, you can receive expert advice on proper conduct during an accident investigation. Through the use of our company airplanes, we are able to send claims adjusters directly to the accident scene to conduct an investigation to document and preserve physical evidence. Depending on the severity of the accident and loss, we may dispatch adjusters or a crew to help salvage cargo. We have established relationships with repair shops and towing companies throughout the country that allows us to help get your equipment and cargo to the proper facilities in the most efficient and cost-effective manner. That's why it's very important to know your equipment information and give your exact location. Our office claims processors may ask for your truck and trailer's VIN numbers, so have all your information ready.
The Great West claims staff wants to help keep your operation running as smoothly as possible. Your help, however, is needed to ensure that you're competent on accident reporting procedures.
We want to make sure that should you end up in court, you have done everything possible to avoid an unpleasant and costly verdict. For more information on properly reporting accidents, please contact your regional Great West Safety Department.
Thanks for watching and safe driving.